What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, New Orleans Pelicans fans? Holy crap, it's late. Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing tonight's Pelicans versus Spurs Summer League game. Oh, I'm going to be very incoherent in the fourth quarter. I'm already tired of the game in the start, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to be here. The Spurs come in undefeated. The Pelicans come in defeated. Spurs 2-0, the Pelicans 0-2, and this game originally I had on the schedule for 10 o'clock. And somewhere in some universe, somehow, they changed it to 10:30. I thought, well, Farfanugan, that is late, but I'm still going to do it. Good evening, Sarbas. So the news today, or news tonight, is Mamu and Charles Bassey were re-signed. I'll do a video on that tomorrow morning, have it uploaded around 11:30 because I got a lot to say about both. And, yeah, a lot to say about both. The Booyah is right, Jay. Blitzkrieg, Brian, Ernesto, good evening to you. Vamos, Espuelas, vamos. It's too bad that Stefan Castle's not playing for the Spurs the rest of the Summer League, especially tonight, because while they weren't teammates, you'd have two UConn alumni, two championship UConn alumni going against each other, and Jordan Hawkins and Stefan Castle. Not going to be the case. Castle injured his right wrist a few days ago, and the Spurs are being cautious and not playing him, rightfully so. It's like the Booyah is getting some fans. Booyah is the Summer League GOAT, no debate. Booyah, without a doubt, will be the greatest NBA player of all time when it's all said and done. Or not. It changed, Cowboy X Factor. The game was, when I originally pulled the schedule, it said 10 o'clock. Now, I haven't checked the schedule in a while, because I didn't think the schedule would change, but the game got moved to 10:30. So a lot of you are Spurs fans and live in Central, so 9:30 is not too late. 10:30, though, is a little later than I'd like to be live. It is what it is. It'll be about a 2-hour game. When the game's over, though, I'm going right to bed. No stats. I'm just going to say goodbye and thank you, and got it going. Verona, good evening to you. Hulk, smash that like button. Yeah, smash the like for this moron that's staying up this late. Angie, good evening. How many games have they won? Well, right now they're 2-0. The original two Summer League games don't count for this little mini tournament, but they're 2-0. Biscuit Bunny, Booyah with the Booyah Jam. Booyah knows b-ball. Rich, we need to get a Booyah jersey, a Booyah jersey to hang in the back. Cowboy X Factor, so many of you have not watched it, and it's not related to this channel's content, so I certainly understand. I did post a video up of Miss TSR doing the Spartan from Sunday in Palmerton, Pennsylvania, and she did a move on the cargo net, which was, I think, 15 to 18 feet in the air. It's up there. And I say it's a roll, as she rolls from one side over to the other. She says it's more of a flip. So that's why I put the video up. If you get a chance to watch it, please do so, because honestly, it's not something I would do. She did gymnastics when she was younger. I was overweight and couldn't get my butt over my head, so doing that kind of move and something in the air like that ain't going to happen, especially at my age. Not trying that for the first time. Yes, it is. It's Back to the Future representing. Kind of got sad watching Patty Mills play America the other day. He just looks washed. Well, he is north of 35, right? B-Bear, 88, so we ain't dropping 60. I have a goal for this season, and it is to call every single game. That starts with Summer League, into the preseason, and every game in the regular season. Now, a few of the regular season games I actually won't be calling here. I'll probably be calling them at this TSR Sports house, unless she gets rid of cable, then they won't have access to the Nets games, and I will be missing those two games. But going to try to call every single game if I can. I can't call the Brooklyn Nets here. It's always blacked out. I'm worried about the Celtics. Those games were shown last year. I'm really worried that I'll throw the game on and then I'm the same old situation. Shaq's take? Sure, RK Finch. Shaq's take is
Spurs will be a lottery team. I'm going to get a lot of tournaments. And Wemby's Bowl too. Shut up, Charles.
I don't know. My voice is a little hoarse. I can't do my full Shaq. It's oh man. Why is this say it begins at 10:30 and it's not on yet? Is this game running? Oh, please tell me for the love of what? Okay, it's starting. I was like, please do not start this game late. Oh, well, I just went to a screensaver. I say, please do not start this game late. It's already past 10:30. I don't need this starting at 10:45 or 10:50. You guys don't either, obviously. We all don't. Event about to start. Okay. Yes, Mamu is back. No, younger TSR was not able to. Rich, for my dog Abby, she's 15, diabetic, blind, and now... Oh. Thoughts and prayers out, Phil. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck with that. The year Spurs will be better than this Clippers, Warriors, Jazz, Blazers, and Rockets. The Spurs will be fighting for the last play-in. Oh, this year? I think we'll be play-in territory. You gotta remember, though, the West is stacked. Last year, I believe 40 wins would have got you 12th place. 12th, which is not even playing. And the West is going to be better. The Grizzlies are going to be better. They were not a playoff team last year. John Morant coming back. We had Zach Edey. I'm not sure if the fit will be there. Two-time College Player of the Year. You would think it's going to improve the team in some respect. The Warriors, I think, are going to get worse. I think the Lakers are going to get worse. I think both teams will still contend for a playoff or playing in, just because of the players that are on their team: Steph Curry, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, etc. The West is going to be tough. Go Spurs, go team. Nunez is going to be overseas. I don't see him playing 1 minute with the team in the regular season. Yeah, a Cowboy X Factor. I'm not sure how good of a reaction that would be because I've seen it all. So, I mean, granted, I did a reaction to the Ray Allen 3-pointer. You guys are probably wondering, why did you do that? I just wanted to do something weird, and it was weird as watching it because I wasn't breaking down the play the first 8 minutes of the video. I was just kind of annoyed, and watching Ray Allen hit the 3 and the audio being repeated over and over is annoying. And I started to break it down, and that's when the rage really started coming about the 8.5 minute mark when I realized just how bad we, yeah. If you're curious at my take, watch the video. If not, I understand. I did not know Kyrie Irving was injured. He's a good player when healthy. It's July. Is he going to be ready for the regular season? The West is incredibly stacked. Skip Bayless, Fox Sports 1 canceled? Is it? Skip Bayless' show got canceled? Dang. Ouch. We are running it back with old CP3 and Harrison Barnes, who's, 32? J-Mo, I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow. The signings of Sandro Mamakhelishvili and Charles Bassey. I got a lot to say about both. I want to make a Back to the Future, Back to the Front metallic. So I had to think about that for Soul 77. The song Disposable Heroes from Master of Puppets. That is a great song. That's one of my favorites from the album. I think I enjoy Disposable Heroes more than some of the mainstays like Sanitarium or the Master of Puppets title track itself. Thank you, Veronica. What's the thumbs up? You ask yourself, what's that look like? It looks like this. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! Bill Lee, a message retracted to you too? While working out, okay. Oh gosh, Steve, the Jazz, Danny Ainge is asking for way too much for Lowry marketing, which kind of tells you they don't want to trade him. That's what it feels like. Oh, they're just firing him. Oh, he got fired? You're fired. Wow, Skip Bayless got fired? Did he say something on the social media that he shouldn't have, or did he say something on social media he shouldn't have? I know a lot of people have gotten in trouble for posting on recent events, so did he do something stupid like that? And I'm not going to talk about it. You know the events, and you know. Some people have made political comments on their Twitter in regards to that, and it's like, I'm not saying anything one way or the other. Whack Bang Sports? I think the Spurs should have drafted Buzelis with the 8th pick. Thoughts? Has he been Summer League MVP so far? I was hoping we would take a shooter. Somebody get buckets with the 8th overall pick. And technically we didn't draft Rob Dillingham. we traded the 8th pick to the Timberwolves ahead of time and said who did they want, and they wanted Dilly. Yeah, that one still surprises me. Still, that we didn't do anything with it. There were other players on the board I thought could help us, but I really think what happened is the guy they wanted was drafted. I think they really wanted Tijon Saloon at 8, and when he went at 6, I'm not even sure they wanted Klingon at 7. Klingon showed us defense in the summer. I was gonna say the G League, the summer league, but I don't think offensively he's a good fit with Wemby, and I can't imagine using a lottery pick to have somebody come off the bench, constantly come off the bench. I think Tijon being gone just really wrecked their plans, and that was that with the 8th pick. Has this game started for anybody yet? Are you guys still... Is there another game on that's holding this up? Falcon, well, originally it was scheduled for 10. Then it got moved to 10:30. It's 10:41, and this thing has not started, and it's driving me nuts. Skip Bayless did crazy stuff. Okay. I will Google it. If it's something bad, like Dr. Disrespect type of stuff that's been in the news lately, if it's like stuff like that, then I'll look that up on my free time. I don't really want to go into that on the channel or in the chat. When you're a celebrity or in the public eye a lot, you have a greater responsibility to not do stupid things. I know, not condoning anybody doing stupid things that'll get you in trouble, but if you have a high-profile job like that, usually people, usually things are found out one way or the other. Game doesn't start for you at either. Spurs should have drafted LeBron James Jr. at 4. Slap the Mix. If they did that, Spurs fans would be raging everywhere. I have nothing against Bronny James. Finally, they're showing the players on the court. Bronny at 4 would have been a disaster. He's not a 4th-round pick. A lot of analysis, NBA scouts didn't even have him ranked as a draft pick. They didn't have him ranked in the top 60. Oh, Bronny scored 2 points. Nice. And he got highlights. All right. Showing Jordan Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins is averaging 21 points per game so far in the 2 Summer League games. He's only shooting 31% from the field, which means he's taking a whole lot. He's Allen Iverson. Iverson, 30 points tonight. 9 to 30 from the field. I didn't want Bronny Cowboy X Factor. So Arno, there's a big part of your sentence there. If healthy. Here we go. Jordan Hill, Jordan Hawkins, Antonio Reeves, Tra Mitchell, Visi Missy for the Pelicans, Jamari Bouye, Tyson Ward, City Sissoko, Harrison Ingram, and Nathan Mensah for the Spurs. And the Spurs don't look now, are 2-0. They keep letting teams come back at the end of the games, but they're winning. Yes, he is, Skyfox, he is. The players are on the court, and away we go. My goodness. For those of you staying up this late with me, I appreciate y'all hanging out. It's about 10, it's 11:15 where I am, and I have to work for 7:30, so, and I do get up early at 6:45 to work on the videos for the channel, because I've been in a new position. I don't have any time to really just, sit there and type things here and there, so I got to get everything ready to go. And there's the first bucket of the game for the Pelicans. A dunk in the paint. It is Spurs ball. The Bouye will bring it up for the Spurs. The Bouye. He's got just a great name. And a pull-up 3 by Ingram. And he hits the shot. All right, Harrison Ingram, we see you from here. Oh my gosh, spur of the moment. I wish this thing started at 8 o'clock. What am I doing? I'm calling a Summer League game where Stefan Castle's not even playing. Turnover Pelicans. What am I thinking this late? I'm thinking I'm a diehard Spurs fan. Another 3 down the other. It's 2 threes for the Spurs. Was that Ingram again? They just gave a 3 to the Pelicans. What are they doing? Air ball for New Orleans. Spurs ball. Up 6-2. The score. It says Pelicans are up 6-3 on the Spurs. That is all sorts wrong. Spurs turn the ball over. Fast break for the Pelicans and a foul on the Bouye. Now they have the Pelicans winning 6-2. Oh my gosh. Homer, I agree. I actually referenced that in the last live stream that I feel kind of bad for Bronny. Yeah, that was Ingram for both threes. You know, there's a lot of unnecessary attention for a 55th overall pick, second round 55th pick. And that's all because of who his dad is. Has nothing to do with him. It's because of who his dad is. Jordan Hawkins with the ball out in three-point land. And an offensive foul on New Orleans. Yep, yes he is. What's up, Machine 78? Got a Machine 78. It's better than the rest. Back to the Future is on my chest. Castle's out for the whole Summer League, Falcon Lord. He's done. He will not play another minute of Summer League. Spurs win tonight. We're pretty much a lock for the little tournament, aren't we? Booyah for three! I missed it. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It will stay... Nope. We go with New Orleans. We do need energy. This is how you know you're diehard, Ella. I'm only here to support you. Oh, thank you, Millennial. Yeah, I was just saying, I can't believe I'm doing this game, but here we are. I'm going to try call every game on the Spurs this season. Hopefully I don't get sick or games get blacked out or whatever. Alley-oop, and the alley-oop dunk is off by the Pelicans. Another stop with all the fouls. It's late, refs. Sup, party people? Sup, Mr. Z? It's so late and they're calling a ton of fouls. It's late for all the guys, by the way. Coyote in the house. Baby Coyote. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop. Hello, yes, sir, Skeen. It's really pretty efficient. Wemby last year was fairly inefficient, but so was our whole team. He'll get better. Most rookies shoot low percentages. I believe Wemby's two-point field goal percentage was over 50%. His three-point percentage, which I think was around 33, brought his overall efficiency down because he was launching over 5 threes a game. It'll be better this coming season, especially with Chris Paul feeding him. Everything should be more efficient. Ingram chucks it out. Good old Tyson Ward with the ball. Nice pass to Mensah. And, oh my God, another foul! Another foul! Yeah, that score's correct. It's 6-4. Norm just hit 2 free throws, Greco. Make baby Cody watching him. He's watching this. Well, if he watches, if he falls, if he's... There we go. He was counting nothing. There's really nothing up there to count. Spurs ball. And Spurs turn the ball over. That's not enough. Okay. Quick bucket in transition for the Pelicans. It's all tied 6-6. Spurs coming to the game 2-0. Pelicans are 0-2. Bouye with the shot and another whistle. That's a Mikey. A upside down Mikey. Okay. 2 free throws coming up for the Spurs and a lot of whistles. Is he the best in step back threes? I did not know that. No Coyote versus Mike. They're not here to fight. Bouye's first free throw is good. Bouye's 25, looks a little older than that. Like, free throw good? Alright, Salt 70, have a good night. That quick pull up by Jordan Hawkins is good, all tied at 8. What is 2-7, Marvin? Ingram with the ball. Oh my goodness. Offensive foul on the Spurs on the screen from Mensah. Oh, Malanta. With Mamu, Spurs now have 3 options on the power forward spot with Barnes and Soen. Isn't Barnes going to start I think he's going to start. It appears he will. He'll start at the 3, Soin at the 4. That's a miss down the other end, and it's going to be Spurs ball, all tied at 8. Bouye will bring it up. Bouye takes off, gets in the paint, throws up the layup, and it's no good. Mensah with the fall, no good. Pelicans ball. All tied 8, and we're going to have a turnover. Harrison Ingram with the steal. The Bouye, he's not even Jamari Bouye, he's just the Bouye. Bouye with the ball. It's a Bouye ball. Looking for a pick and roll. Nope. Just turns the ball over. Wow. I have said turnover a lot. And a turnover for the Pelicans! City Sissoko with a spin move, and now it's turnover the whistles. Turnovers and whistles, turnovers and whistles. Meatloaf sandwich, sloppy Joe, a sloppy Joe. He's a sloppy Joe, a sloppy Joe. He's a Grogu. He's a Grogu. Me and Grogu got a headband, and he's wearing it, and it looks real fine. Down in Grogu land. I'm tired. I'm getting silly. What's up? My first Spurs vote poll is out now on my channel. All right, Random Kid. Check you out and vote. Castle at the Do you think Stefan Castle's going to start? Wemby 48% on step back threes, minimum 50 attempts. Next best was Donovan Mitchell. Okay. Well, that'd be more WWE, Veronica, because a triple threat match like that would be full on WWE. The UFC does not have 3 people in the octagon at the same time. Based on what he has shown in the Summer League, yes, it would be a defensive. So you take one, but you lose the other. If you start Stephon Castle over Harrison Barnes, you're going to lose a little size. Whoop-de-doo. Probably going to be a defensive upgrade, but you're going to lose some shooting, which we would lose some floor spacing with Wemby. I have no idea what the Spurs are going to do with the rotations. We did a video on that recently. It is so... Who's Lauren Jabroner? Jameer Nelson Jr., he's there. Derek, I think that's going to happen too. And I still think there's a chance Chris Paul gets traded right before the All-Star break. Back to the game. That 3 is good by Williams. Spurs up 11-8. Castle, yep, Castle's out. Do they still have cage matches? Veronica, I haven't watched WWE in forever. Branham or Wesley at shooting guard? No. Hawkins pull-up J is no good. Spurs up 11-8, 5.5 minutes to go. Williams brings it up, gets into the paint. We'll kick it out, go around the world. Williams is going to take off and throw it at the rim. And it's Pelicans ball. Was that a shot? What was that? 3 by New Orleans is no good. Williams with the rebound. Williams very active. Drops it off to, oh, what the heck's number 59? Hodge. So I guess Riley Minx is not playing. It's a miss for the Spurs. Riley Minx out for... Is he out for the whole... Yeah, I guess he's missing all of Summer League. That sucks. That really sucks. Another miss for New Orleans. Spurs ball. I don't know anybody on the Pelicans team except for Jordan Hawkins, by the way. My apologies. City Sissoko out to Hodge for 3. No good. Oh, boy. If he starts, it's a sure sign they're soft tanking and trying to accelerate Castle's development this year while increasing draft odds a la point so in. That's a fair assessment. Just saw Alex Sarr went over 15 for 0 points tonight. What? 0 for 7 on threes and 0 for 2. What? Are you serious? Yes, John Cena's done next year. I did see that. Alexander Sarr went 0 for 15. You've got to be kidding me. You got to be yanking my zucchini. 0 for 15 at his height? You would think one would just... Oh, we have an injury for the Spurs. Not Hodge? He jacked up his ankle. Yeah, but did he really go 0 for 15? Like, the dude's 7 feet tall. Just under 7 feet tall. Like a dunk? A layup? Or did he just choke the whole game? Zero. You guys aren't kidding, are you? Hodge is coming out of the game. Dwayne Hodge out of Missouri. Jacked up his ankle somehow. He's out. I think Stephon Castle's on the bench though, so he's still at the team. That's cool. We had 2 free throws for the Pelicans. They are now up by 1. Random kid, I'm excited for this coming season. I am. Wemby year 2. Nice move in the paint by Masalski. Throws it up off the glass good. Year number 2 of Wemby. Stephon Castle's first year. Looking to see how a lot of our young guys develop. What's Jeremy Sohan's offense going to look like in year number 3? And his defense too, of course. Devin Vassell. Is he going to take another leap forward? Our bench rotation, will it be much stronger with Trey Jones leading the second unit? What's CP3 got in the guy's thing? Probably not a lot, but he's got Lob City 2.0. We have that going for us. Who the hell's this white dude? Is that Riley? Holy crap! We got a Riley Minx sighting! He is playing! I got his number wrong. I was like, who's that? He's pretty fly for a white guy. Riley Minx is actually playing. Welcome back. Had been dealing with a shoulder injury. He was a signing after the draft, an undrafted player. He has the ball right now. He's going to chuck a 3 with the shot clock running. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Going to be Pelicans ball, down by 1. Break in transition, layup, good. Whoops. Oh, Cobra, this is a very late game. Definitely past my bedtime. Well, not past my bedtime. I usually go to bed 11:30. But this game won't be over until around 12:30, so it will be way past my bedtime. Minix with the ball. Kicks it out. We go around the world back to Minix for a corner 3. All right. Riley Minix with his first bucket in the NBA. Summer League bucket, but still his first bucket. He played in Moorhead last season. A jumper in the paint is good, and it's all tied up at 16. My clock is not running. Oh, my Lanta. I'll fix that. My bad. I was all excited about Riley playing. There's Jameer Nelson Jr., by the way. Everybody's favorite Spur in Summer League. Drives in the paint, blows the layup. Pure air ball. Masalski with another rebound. He's just been a rebounding machine in Summer League. Minix with the ball, gets in the paint. Runner. Good! I don't think he's going to get the minutes to play, be an all-star, Belippi. I don't think he's going to play enough. Jordan Ford with a 3-pointer for the Pelicans. They are up by 1. Ernesto, I guess they're being serious. 0 for 15, 0 for 7. That's terrible. I know it's just Summer League, but that's next level bad. Speaking of bad, Nelson Jr. with the miss. I believe all 15 roster spots are now filled July 26th. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe we're at 15 now. It's 14 or 15. That was supposed to be an alley-oop and almost went in. It's Spurs ball, though. Minx would pass to Nelson Jr. Nice pass, but Nelson couldn't finish. Minx is a little bit... We've seen him looking decent. Because we need to find players that we, I think we have room for two-way contracts. A two-way contract, maybe two. I don't know. But I'm like going to see him out of O'Reilly Auto Parts here. Ingram's going to drive, forces a shot in the paint, no good, and we're going to have a whistle and we'll get my clock correct. That is worse than Bronny. Heck, I can go out there and go for 15. What the heck, right? Wouldn't Ingram be on a two-way contract? What do you think? We have 15 roster spots plus 3 two-way contracts. I know Bouet's got a two-way contract right now. I don't remember who the other two are. I don't remember who the other two are. Sounds good, Random. 0 for 15 is next level bad. I gotta put... It's only Bouet? Oh, then you definitely should put Riley Minix on a two-way then. Bronny James, defensive playing against the Celtics, has NBA fans buzzing. Whatever. NBA Summer League. Plays for the Wizards. Wizards are terrible. There you go. Alexander Sarr played 30 minutes. 0 for 15. 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. 0 for 2 from the line. Did have 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, 5 fouls. 0 for 15. How? You think one would go in by accident, right? 0 for 15? I know you guys already talked about it in the chat, but that is just blowing my mind. That's a whole different level of bad. I have no idea who called the timeout, not gonna lie. Not even a lob, right? Not even a lob. He's 7 foot tall. It's like 6'11", I think. I think he's just under, but still. I mean, too clutch. That's against Summer League defense. Exactly. And you still couldn't get a bucket? Like one? Ingram at the line for 2, misses the first one. Spurs down by 1. Both Rizache and Sarr not known to resist well to the pressure. Being first and second pick is a lot of pressure. Yes, it is. Pelicans ball. Oh, Blippi, I didn't know that was tomorrow. That should be good. Won't be calling it, but good to know. Pelicans ball, 8 on the shot clock. Drive, layup in the paint is good. Spurs can hold for the last. Coast to coast. Oh, man! Williams goes coast to coast and throws it down. Justice. Williams just took it coast to coast and throws it down with the clock running out. Nice! Donovan Williams, didn't know you had that in you. With the defender on him. And in the first quarter with a Thunder dunk of justice. Thunder! Thunder! Oh! Okay. And put quarter 2 up. Q to the 2. It's actually turning into a decent game. And I agree with that, Random. The beginning of the season for the 2 French players. That's we got to see Rizache against the Spurs, and it's summer league. Let's not get our expectations up too high. If Sarr is playing like that in the preseason, I think you'll start hearing bust talk. There's going to be a lot of pressure for him to perform the second overall pick. A lot of people thought he'd be the first overall pick. That's crazy. 7 foot, 0 for 15. I've heard a lot of good things about Reed Shepherd. I have not seen the Rockets play, which means I haven't seen him play in the Summer League. I know a lot of Spurs fans are like, we don't want Reed Shepherd, we don't want Reed Shepherd. Granted, we couldn't have got him. He was drafted before we could have taken him. But that tune seems to be changing, like, oh, Reed Shepherd. Sounds very good today, okay. My dream is to see Rich do a thunder dunk of justice for at least once. July 26th, I can get back in shape to do that. I have not dunked once this year. I want to be 47 sooner than later. And I don't know if my body's going to let me keep doing that. But I'll try to get back there. We'll see. Pelicans ball spin in the paint, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with New Orleans. They'll have 4.6 on the shot clock. I don't think so, Veronica. Well, hello, Carlos, to you. Good evening. It is very late, is it not, my friend? Derek, I haven't heard that he's got the best attitude, so we'll see. 24 shot clock violation. 24-second shot clock violation. Good grief. Interesting, Chris. Feels like someone's going to get traded. Vassell, KJ, or Sohan. I don't see the Spurs moving on from Sohan already. I'd be shocked they move on from Devin. Keldon is constantly in trade rumors. It would hurt me to see him get traded, but it wouldn't shock me. Diallo with a lot of action in the paint, but can't get the bucket. Diallo is our legit big guy on the court. Everybody else is only 6'9" until he joined the roster. He is, I believe, a legit 7-footer. I don't know who that was for the Pelicans, but he just took like 24 steps and got a layup. I mean, not 24. It looked excessive. Hello, Andrew, and hello, Keith. Soniscar, I did not. Andrew, good evening. Octane, what's going on? I play. I got a basketball hoop in my driveway. I play. Oop, we got a foul. Go figure. I mean, Kellen's defense also needs to take a big step forward. Haley, Sissoko really great. I don't know about great. Can he be a good role player for the Spurs? Yes. So far in the Summer League, he has not shown any semblance of a jump shot. And until we see that, we might have very limited minutes with our Spurs. Or it might not even last. I mean, one thing I talked about in the video with Blake Wesley and Malcolm Branham today was that we're probably going to see a lot of people come in and go with all these draft picks we have over the next 5, 6, 7 years. Next 7 years. And pick swaps. If somebody's not, I don't think we're going to be on the timeline where we can develop players for 3, 4, 5 years. I think we're going to give players a shorter leash, if you will. Sissoko at the line makes the free throw. Like this season, this is it for Malcolm Branham and Blake Wesley. If they don't show, they're going to go. All right, random kid. Later. All right, Andrew, good night. I'm sure a lot of you are not staying up for the whole game. I can't believe I'm going to. It'll be after 12:30 more than likely, and I got to work at 7:30. It's missed for the Pelicans. Spurs down the other end. Riley Minix for 3. He's looking good. I know it's just Summer League, but he's looking good. He just had his 6'8", 230. He's hit a couple threes. All right. He's going to take another mile-long 3. What? Riley Minix with 11 points on 3 of 4 shooting from beyond the arc. And he just took like a Steph Curry three. Turnover Pelicans, Spurs on the fast break. And a bucket and one for Tyson Ward. Yes, Alexander. I'm very happy about that. Andrew. I mean, this is one of the things I like about Summer League is maybe you... And you guys say we look alike. We both have a little goatee thing here. That's about where it stops and ends. Or starts and stops. Whatever. I'm tired. You know what I mean? But maybe you find that diamond in the rough. And this kid, this is our first time really seeing him. He only played a minute. And I think the second Summer League game got hurt. Never shot the ball. And now he's coming out tonight firing, and he's looking good. Pell's ball, under 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Turnaround Jay in the paint is good by number 0. C needs a trip, what? A trip, what? Sissoko gets it to Masalski. He's going to get fouled. There's way too many fouls. No, they're not, Grieco. They're not. I think we have 2 more free throws coming up. Looks like... Oh, Jesus. Switchblade. Come on. All right, Andrew. Now you're out for reals. Okay. Masalski at the line. Rocking Luka Samanic, number 19. Missed the first free throw. Hasn't shown us much offensively. He has shown us he's a rebounding beast. More important than Alex Sarr, all Summer League. 8 of 41? 8 of 41, 19%? 2 of 17 from beyond the arc, which 11%? Wow, he's playing terrible. I mean, beyond terrible. Another foul. This is on the Spurs. Haley, I think we just missed it. I think we just missed the play-in. Roderick, what's going on with the bears and the trees in the chat? You got a bear in your backyard or something? Stats for Wemby, 25, 12, 6, 2, 4. I'm going to go slightly lower than that. 25, 12, 5, 1.5, 4. Minix's first name is Riley. Turnover by the Pelicans. Spurs ball. Ernie, I expect Defensive Player of the Year, nothing less. Minix with the ball. Nice pass to Masalski. And he'll finish it with the Thunder!
Justice.
There's a bear in the chat. It's Miss TSR's dog sign up for YouTube? Just saying. Nice 3 for the Pelicans. Mr. TSR. Sissoko with the ball. Turns it over. Fast break for the Pelicans. Easy. Big stuff. Two-handed jammer. What guy has surprised you the most on our team? Do you mean in the Summer League? Oh, okay, Veronica, I got you. Only you can prevent forest fires. So, what guy, Ernie, are you talking about the regular season last year or Summer League right now? Another turnover. Oh my gosh, the turnovers. And a turnover by the Pelicans. Minix with the ball in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. Riley Minix is on fire. Renee, we are going to be a weird team to project. Do you guys realize that Alex Sarr had a worse performance than Bronny James? Yes. He is playing awful. Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. Who's the oldest follower between all you guys? The guys on the chat right now, like ladies and gentlemen. I missed a blanket by the Pelicans talking to you guys. I think Veronica might have been there. I don't know. It's you and Veronica probably. Yeah, Dre. Alex, sorry, that is shocking me. That is genuinely shocking me that he's been that bad. Oh, who's the oldest follower? I read that wrong. I thought who's been watching the channel the longest? There is, I forget which channel name it is. There is a subscriber that says he was watching the Spurs as a kid, as in like the Spurs Dallas Chaparrals like back then. So I would guesstimate he's in his 60s. I forgot what channel name is. My apologies. Definitely in the 60s. So I don't think it's anybody in the chat that's oldest. Sports Prods, too early to say that. But that is scary that he's playing that poorly in the summer league. Yeah, but I think he will be too. But he should be dominating the summer league. Maybe, I don't know. You have a good chance to. I'm like an old Chinese kung fu master without the kung fu. The Medicare guys, Texas, what's going on? What have you missed? Riley Minix is finally getting some minutes, his first legit minutes of the summer league, and he looks good. Well, thank you, Carlos. I'm really curious to see how the channel's going to develop this year, because the driving force on the channel is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. But we'll be adding UFC and WWE reactions soon, and that'll feature me and Miss TSR, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect the audience. Will people watch? Will you guys watch? We'll bring a whole new audience, and then we'll have two audiences, the Spurs audience and then a new audience. I'm very curious. I want to have fun no matter what we do, and I'm sure we will, but I'm excited to see. And then, of course, the Spurs are going to be better next season and exciting with Wemby. So I'm very curious. That's a miss by the Pelicans. Spurs ball up by 3, under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Salsi's going to... Nope, not drop it off. Never mind. Gets it to Williams. Williams takes a quick 3. Short. And it's Pelicans ball. Bouye had 4 steals and 4 blocks in the last game or the game before that. He actually played some D. Yep. If he keeps playing like this, Minix is going to get a 2-way contract, as he should. Yes, by the way, everybody, Alexander Sarr went 0 for 15 today in the Summer League. Harrison Ingram's jumper is no good. Pelicans ball. Ernie, she's at home sleeping. She does not live here. Turnover Pelicans. We are each homeowners. I live in my home. She lives in hers. And that's that. Wemby played poorly first game, and he didn't play. His offense wasn't great. He was there defensively. By the second game, he was there. Sarr has played in how many games so far? 4? Or did he not have the 2 games before this Summer League? The NBA 2K5 Summer League. 2K25, excuse me. That three-pointer is no good by... I think that was Horn who shot that. It is Pelicans ball, still down by 3. And alley-oop. And they connect on that one. Sarr, the perfect fit for the Wizards. I don't think Wemby went over 15. Oh, Wemby never went over 15. Okay, yeah. I thought I read that wrong, Dre. I was like, he never went over 15. Okay, you said the same thing. The Bouye with the step back 3. Oh, Bouye! Bouye! That was the wrong video. I wanted to chuck the Bouye. That's Bouye punching the Pelicans. Harrison Ingram for 3. Short. Fight for the board. And we're going to have a whistle as Diallo was fouled. We've got to be in the bonus by now. 800 fouls in this game. Mamo is returning, Dragon. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you all for being here late tonight. Video will be up tomorrow about the Sandro Mamakaliashvili situation and the re-signing of Charles Bassey. I got a lot to say about both. I'm sure you guys will want to drop your 2 cents as well. So that will be up at 11:30 probably. Definitely. I'm 39 in spirit as well, but definitely 47. Thank you, Renee, for potato chip. What if I just left this for here for the rest of the night? What if I let Mikey there? That'd be weird. 62 in 12 days. Well, happy early birthday. If anybody's got a birthday, Julyer, I'm a Julyer. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Sarwin against Klingon? Oh. Oh, Donovan ate him for breakfast, huh? I don't know how Donovan did from on the offensive side of things, but I know he's a good defensive player, and wow, he shut Sar down, huh? Yeah, Alexander, that's that. When I think of Charles Bassey, I think of that emoji right there. I would love Manu to start Jedi, but we got Mamu instead. I know you're probably referencing Mamu. Did Dilly go 0 for 9 today? Wemby, Mamu, Barnes, Vassell, CP3. Bench, Kelvin, Sohan, Trey. I don't think they put all those guys on the bench. I think Sohan's going to start. Homer, that's my goal too. How he flushed the back corner of his head. Yeah, you got to put bad corners behind you. Maybe Coyote's about to fall off the couch. Can't have that. All right, back to the game. Spurs up by 4. 2 minutes to go. We'll get into the Tyson Ward. Pull up from the elbow. No good. Harrison Ingram with the offensive board. And now the Spurs turn the ball over. I thought I don't know. Did Wemby have an 0? He had one game he played bad, and where I think he scored single-digit points, but I don't think it was an 0 for. I don't think it was an 0 for. Yeah, they're paying. Yes, Renee, exactly. Pull up Jay. Oh, air ball. Spurs ball. Minute and a half to go. Can we extend the lead just a little bit? The Bouye with the ball. Bouye running around like a Bouye. And now gets fouled. So many fouls. CP3, Castle, Vassell, Sohan, Vic. Second unit, Trey, Kelman, City, Barnes, Collins. I mean, I've talked about that too. Possible. Klingon at 8. All right, Falcon, thank you. Spurs projected depth chart. They're showing it now. Jones, Castle. Oh, wait, no. Paul, Vassell. Ah, shoot. The Bouye missed the first free throw. Butterfly, good evening. I know we're going to try to get to 100 likes. It's going to be tough. It's a late game. A late summer league game without summer league game without Stephon Castle. Wemby scored 9. Bouye makes a second free throw. But, hey, I'd love to get to 100 thumbs up if we can. That's true, Mr. Z. Kellen's too small for power forward, Alexander. Too small. He's in a weird spot where he's too small for power forward, too inconsistent shooter for small forward, too slow for shooting guard. Oh, July 26th. That's a cover of Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name. And I'm trying to think of how the outro goes. I have to actually listen to one of my videos. That's a miss by Ward, and the putback dunk is no good by Diallo. I know I'm saying price like, won't you pass it to Wemby? Pass it. It's definitely pass it to Wemby. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. That was a lot of fun to record that. I like how it came out. Missed free throw. Carlos, she's taking applications now. I remember her saying that. The permanent bench is going to be huge, Derek. Our bench was awful last year. Now, let's not forget, we're going to still have Zach Collins and Keldon Johnson coming off the bench, who are not good defensive players, but Trey Jones running the second unit should help considerably. Yeah, he was going through a lot. Yup. Taking applications. Pedro, the Spurs are going to be better than last year, yes. How much better win-wise? I've said 35 to 40 wins. If we take the middle, 37.5, so just round up to 38 wins, that would be 16 wins, which is a lot. This is a very young team that has a multitude of draft picks over the next few years. Sky's the limit as long as Wemby can stay healthy, and the Spurs need to hit their draft picks. I think they did right with Stephon Castle this year. Hopefully moving forward, we'll have some good picks too. 34 to 36 wins, not more. Chris has him at 45. Ernie, work's going well. Keeping me very busy. I rehabbing my arm well too. For those that don't know, I had a tricep tear, but not to the severity where I would need surgery. I was training for a Spartan and injured it initially on the monkey bars and then finished it off trying to climb a rope. And then that was that. But I feel pretty good. It's been just under a month since I've done it, and I think it seems like I'm going to be okay. No surgery needed. Also sprained my left ankle 2 weeks ago, but I started running again yesterday, and that is healed up. So getting some injuries this summer, which sucks, but healing up well as well. Yeah, Keith, I expected more last year too, and yeah. My thoughts on the Giants sports prods? They stink! There's some... I'm excited about Brian Burns being on that defense with Kayvon Thibodeau and others. Malik Neighbors, I think, is going to be a blast to watch. Second free throw's no good. As long as Jones can get the ball in his vicinity. Watching Daniel Jones again is going to be it's going to be something. Pelicans ball. Drive is no good. Another foul. No, well, I'll tell you, I'm ready to troll the Cowboys. Vinny Canini, Stephon Castle sprained his right wrist a few days ago, and the Spurs are keeping him out for the rest of the summer league. We tank, maybe top 10 pick. We don't tank, maybe top 15. Thoughts on the Spurs? Anything in particular? The summer league team's up by 5. Yeah, he got shut down. He played 2 games, injured his wrist, or 3 games? 3 games. Hurt his wrist, got shut down. It sucks. It is what it is. Rogilo, I'll let you know as well. Stephon Castle is done for the rest of Summer League. And actually, Derek just put it there. Found his wrist in the first official Summer League game. And the Spurs are shutting him down. I liked what I saw in those 3 games. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with San Antonio. Up by 4. 21 seconds to go in the first half. You know they're going to come out in Hard Knocks, right? The New York Giants. Ernie, the Giants are on Hard Knocks right now. Not sure if that sentence came out the way you wanted it to, but the Giants are being featured on Hard Knocks. The 3rd episode aired tonight. I did a YouTube short for it because another whistle. Jeez. We're going to have 2 more free throws for the Spurs. This is awful. The Giants have been on Hard Knocks. They're the season's Hard Knocks. To date, are we better than the Lakers? Are we better than the Lakers right now? Good, Carlos. I would say no. We are not better than the Lakers at the moment. 2 free throws for the Spurs. First one's good. And another timeout. Oh, my gosh. Nice sports prods. Well, Chris Paul's 39 spur at the moment. So, I mean, that in it itself is going to lend to more injuries. We're in a timeout. Oh, my gosh. How late is it? It's 11:30. Good boy. The Giants do stink, Jorge, and that's what I say if you weren't aware in the intro to TSR Sports. It's, go, Spurs, go, 'cause the Giants stink. They do stink. Andrew, I thought you were going to bed. Back up. Halftime stats will be here when we get to halftime. We still have some seconds left. I don't want Kawhi Leonard back. He is so injury prone. So injury prone. Here's a stat if you hadn't heard it yet. Alexander Sarr went 0 for 15 today. 0 for 15, including 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 7 from the arc, and 0 for 2 from the line. He scored 0 points. Yep, I think you're right. Brandon Ingram's coming up right now. He's going to want a max contract. I wouldn't trade for him. Backup center, Kai Soto. Riley Minix does look like a Spur. He's played extremely well in the first half. Never forget, Clay went 0 for 100 in the do-or-die game. 0 for 100, huh? Diallo at the line for one more. Make the free throw. Spurs up by 6. Shot clock is off. We have a drive, and is that a goaltend? Goaltend on the flip to the basket. Riley Minix is Matt Bonner reincarnated. Maybe. We need sorry picture with a 0-0 written on it, like Will Chamberlain's 100. I know the picture you're talking about. Riley Minix is surprising me tonight. Riley Minix. Jesse, I live in Connecticut, so UConn is, I'm not near the college, but it's not terribly far away. Do we have a timeout before? Homer, you're going for 60 wins, huh? So Summer League surprises. Riley Minix has been a surprise tonight. I'm surprised City Sissoko's offense has been as bad as it is. So that's been a negative. Jamari Bouye surprised me. He's been more athletic than I thought he was. So there's been a couple surprises. Castle's hype compared to Klingon. They're totally different positions. Both very good defensively. Offense will need to come along. Oh, why a timeout? I don't know about you guys. I'm exhausted. I'm actually very tired. So what was Clay's line then? Did he do like an 0 for 15? I think I remember James Harden going for like 1 for 20 or something crazy. It takes an extra kind of suck to play that bad. I did not hear about a meteor hitting anything. They're showing a lot of replays of Riley Minix right now. He's got 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting. 1 board, 1 assist. I did not, Jesse. I'm not a UConn fan per se. My Miss TSR is a huge UConn fan. I've been involved with more UConn stuff from dating her. I've gone to two UConn women's games. The men's games were ridiculously expensive, and I wish I was able to see a men's game because I could have said I saw Stefan Castle in college. I didn't know he was going to be drafted by the Spurs, of course, but it would have been cool to have that on the things I've done. Well, good luck with your next appointment, Andrew. Spurs ball, under 5 seconds to go. Pick up the ball. Get it to City. Come on. We're getting into the Bouye. Bouye's going to sprint up the court. Takes a quick three. Air ball. All right, we'll take a 4-point lead into the half. Yeah, it's better than nothing. All right, I'll get the half up, and then we'll take a look at the stats in a moment. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm yawning on stream. This is... Usually I am in bed by now. Yeah, on a work night. Definitely in bed by 11:36. All right. Let's pull up the summer stats. All right, Summer League. This is the only game that's left of the night. Everybody else has played. I can't find it. That's what she said. Oh no, Clippers and Bucks are still playing. This is the last scheduled game. So anyway, let me pull up the box score. We'll take a look at the Pelicans first. Missy with 4, Hall with 5, Hawkins with 2, Reeves with 4, Mitchell with 2. Off the bench, Mitovich with 11. 5 of 5 from the field and 1 of 1 from the arc. All right, Mitovich, I see you from here. Brooks Jr. with 6, O'Bonner with 4, Hauser with 0, and Ford with 3 for our San Antonio Spurs. By the way, they have 10 turnovers in the first half. We have 8, so yeah, both teams turning the ball over at a fairly high clip. For the Spurs, Mensah with a donut, Ingram with 7, Sissoko with 2, the Bouye with 6, but an inefficient 1 of 5 for the Bouye. Does have 2 block shots, though. Okay. Ward with 3. Off the bench, Diallo with 2. Masalski with 0. And he doesn't even have a rebound tonight. I was praising his rebounds all night. He's got 0 rebounds and over 4 from the field. Okie dokie. Riley Minix, kind of the story for the Spurs tonight. 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 4 from the arc. Hodge with 0. Horn with 0. Williams with 5. That's the scores for the Spurs and the Pelicans. We'll get back to the chat here. Back to the chat. Mr. Z. I don't know if maybe Coyote call the rest of this game. How do you guys feel about that? I was going to have him just call the game, and I'll take a nap. Boop. I'm so tired that boop didn't come out. I appreciate you guys staying up. I really do. No, Sissoko's not shooting. I mean, if he's not if he turns into passive City that we saw in most of the season last year, and is just not shooting, I mean, his shot looks bad. I don't know. I worry about him. Arnold Dill, there is no star highlight video. He scored 0. There is way too much clock stoppage. Bouye reminds me of a mix of Jamal Crawford and Dennis Schroeder. It would be nice to pick him up. He's pretty good. Stash him in. I mean, Austin, sure, if we got room. Where's the turtle? That was a joke. So let's see who gets this one. Where can I find the best of Al, or where can I find Al Snow's highlights? Or how about where can I find the best of Al Snow? Jedi, good evening to you. Last Jedi. Last Jedi, I am tired. Struggle is real. This might be the tirest I've been live on YouTube in a while. Did Big Show break Kevin Nash's neck? I think it's the other way around. I think Kevin Nash jacked up Big Show's neck when he went to powerbomb him and dropped him. By the way, we need a Go Spurs Go. Maybe a couple. I get stuck on a long yawn. Okay. As the ESPN commenters told, the shooting mechanic of Sarr is very good. He won't be at 0%. No, he won't. No, he won't. Not at all. That's an anomaly. I can't imagine he keeps playing that poorly. And if he does, oh, my Manta. Lennon Sports Talk, you are up late too. Good evening to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Andrew's officially out. Vaya con Dios, amigo. How are you doing, Landon? Can't wait to, well, I plan on trolling the Cowboys when something bad happens, because, as I usually say, if anybody knows sucks, it's Giants fans. Which is a true story. Let me show you the Alexander Sarr highlight reel right now. Who will my next jersey be at Alamo City? I mean, right now, the wall is finished. We got Ginobili, Parker, Robinson, Duncan, and Wemby. We've got the big three. We got the Twin Towers. We got the future. So I don't think I'm going to put anybody up on the wall. Getting a Stephon Castle jersey, Miss TSR has one, so that's enough. No, Greco, I am tired. I am very tired. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm very, very tired. But you know what? I want to try to do as many Spurs games as possible this season. I had that goal last year. Ended up missing 4 games. 2 games to the next game's being blacked out at my house, which I had no control over. I then missed a game to go on a trip to Philly. I went to, where did I go? The Magic the Gathering thing. Star City's games, whatever it's called. Magicons, Magic Fest, I don't know. I went to that, and then I had just an infection in my eye or whatever for one game, and I had to miss it. So I'd like to call all of them. Not getting a Saquon jersey. Landon, the Jazz want everything. They want blood samples, urine samples, semen samples, plus all those players. They're not getting all that. What? Yeah, I said it. No, I'm not going to call it a night. I'm going to stay to the end. I did technically call a game, but I actually am intrigued on Riley Minix. I'd like to see him play again. NBA Twitter is showing Bronny photo in Lakers uniform, but not Connect. And Connect's been playing well, hasn't he? The Cowboys are amazingly good at being good enough to make you believe, then losing in spectacular fashion. That's, I mean, the joke writes itself. They're one of the best teams in the NFL usually every year, a contender every year. Well, I don't know if it's a contender. Playoff bound every year, and then the playoffs get here and every year. What happens if I fall asleep live, James? That hasn't happened before. I have nodded, one of the classic, one of those, but I haven't actually fallen asleep. If I fall asleep, I'll probably go off camera like this, and it would be awkward. It would just be awkward. I don't know what to say. I hope the refs call a looser game in the second half, and there's no whistles, at all. I wish it was quarter 4. No, Butterfly, I have to work I work at 7:30. Since I already know what video I'm going to do tomorrow, I might change my alarm from 6:45 to 10 after 7. So I can at least try to get 6.5 hours sleep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know what today's video tomorrow is going to be. I don't have to do any prep. I already know what I want to say. And those are awesome. I already have a video planned. Otherwise, I do get up early now to plan videos for the channel. I shoot them on my break because I do everything in one take. I have plenty of time to shoot a video. All right, Pelicans ball. You go for another alley-oop. Too much alley, not enough oop. And Diallo's starting the second half for the Spurs. Interesting. Diallo, Ward, Bouye, Sissoko. Okay, so Mensah on the bench, Diallo in. Do not make hasty conclusion about the draft. Yeah, that's fair. People are calling Wemby a bust after game 1. But Sarr going 0 for 15 is shocking. You have to admit, yep. I'm not going to sit here and call him a bust. But 0 for 15 is quite... Oh, my clock is not running. It is quite staggering. Alley-oop dunk for the Pelicans. That's the wrong thing. Wow, I am out of it. See if we can fix the clock. We can. We got a whistle. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Yes, I did fashion. Video coming tomorrow. We'll have it up at 11:30-ish. When Minx goes off in the second half, you have to change your video idea. Derek, I might do a combo video. I plan on talking about Charles Bassey. I plan on talking about Sandro Mamakhelishvili. And if Minx goes off in the second half too, he's coming up in the video as well. That's a 3 by Sissoko. No good. At least it wasn't an air ball. It is Pelicans ball down by 2. Close game. Been close all night. Jordan Hawkins getting harassed and getting fouled. These refs are calling fouls and everything. Rumors swirling Giants are making a trade. You know, a coworker sent me that we might try to get Brandon Ayuk. That would be a great 1-2 punch. Malik Neighbors and Ayuk. Jones would have easily, by far, the best receivers of his career, would have no excuses. That's an air ball for the Pelicans. Spurs ball. Thank you, Ernie. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody staying up late tonight. You know what I also appreciate? Thumbs up. I would like to get to at least 100 tonight if we can. Oh, well, no, I'll be working tomorrow. Or, actually, pretty soon I'll be saying I'll be working today. It's 11:47. Oh, for love of... Another foul. Foul on Antonio Reeves. They're just whistling everything in this game. Don't these refs know people gotta sleep? Two free throws coming up for Tyson Ward. 8 minutes to go in the third. Missed the first one. I don't know why this game started at 10:30. They are, James. They really are. Missed them both. Spurs get the rebound. Ward now to follow up 3. Shot an air ball! He missed 2 free throws, and then he throws up an air ball. Man, this guy sucks. All right, spur in the moment. I'll keep that in mind. Jordan Hawkins with the ball out in three-point land. Getting double-teamed. Able to beat the double team. Passes it out. Spurs putting a lot. Bouye putting some defense in. And now a turnover. Ward with the ball. Takes it in. Throws up the layup. Of course he misses it, but he does get fouled because fouls. I don't get the watching people sleep thing, Jedi. That's so weird. I mean... I would be freaked out to let somebody watch me sleep. What kind of weird sounds am I making? What kind of weird faces am I making? Are things moving around in the night I don't want you to see moving around if you smell what I'm cooking? Wolves got 44 free throws. Muhammad, that's a lot. We will watch you sleep. Have not been the first. Ward made both free throws. I don't think I've fallen asleep for more than a half a second. I've definitely done the head nod. You know, the head nod of doing the old, oh, I'm resting my eyes. Spurs up by 4. 7 minutes to go. And that runner is good for the Pelicans. 47-45. People on TikTok fall asleep live. Is that... I know there was those sleep streams a while ago. Oh, another foul. I wonder how much light we got in here. Why is that? Oh, jeez. It's time for...
After hours with TSR. I'm here to call the game for you. Maybe help you get to sleep. Just close your eyes, take off your clothes, and relax in your bed. Ooh, feels good, doesn't it? Feels so good. A nice cool air running up your legs, up your thigh, all the way down.
Okay. That's enough of that. Another foul, and City Sissoko's at the line for 2. Because foul. What time is it, Connecticut? It is 11:51 p.m. I'm going to have nightmares. I'm sorry, Landon. Made the second free throw, 48-45. After dark or up all night. Anybody remember Up All Night? I think it was Up All Night with Rhonda Shear on USA Network. Gosh, dating myself there. That's an air ball for the Pelicans. The Bouye will bring it up. Nice spin around move as defender. Bouye drives in the paint. Throws up the layup. Gets blocked. Loose ball is going to be... Oh my gosh, he's getting triple team. I said Diallo has the ball, but he's getting triple team. Then we have a jump ball. God's staring at you, Carlos? Well, he loves you. It's not a bad thing. Thoughts on 2024 NBA Marty's Cup and Spurs group? Not sure what you mean, Medicare. The what? Oh, that thing. City looks like a wrestler who's stumbled into a basketball game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we might do something there. I like to go to sleep like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Commando. Spurs ball, Sissoko for 3. He made it! How's Wemby doing? I don't know. Oh, huge foul. Jordan Hawkins with the big offensive foul. City for 3. I don't get to say that much. Well, Sissoko with a little bit of a flop there, too, to sell it. Diallo in the paint, tough shot. Spurs with their biggest lead in the game, up by 8. Yes, he is, Joe. He's out for the rest of Summer League. Sprained right wrist. Spurs are taking precautions with him, as they should. It is Pelicans ball. Under 6 minutes to go. Nice give and go, and we're going to have a layup. Does she butterfly? That's what Rhonda's doing now? Yeah, I thought the same thing, Joe. Damn. Spurs ball up by 6. Spurs looking to go to 3-0 and stay undefeated. Another whistle. Oh, my gosh. They're killing me. I'm going to go to sleep in Cameron Diaz. Timeout. Oh, my goodness. This is rough. I appreciate you guys being here. I would not be able to make it if you weren't. If I was watching this game by myself, I would definitely be asleep already. You actually purchased. Really, Butterfly. Thank you, Jedi. Spike that like. Help me stay awake. With the thumbs up. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! Augustin, yes. Mamu, finally. Sandro Mamukelashvili
is home.
Yeah, let's get Minx in is right. And Tyson Ward, he can leave. Yes, Ross, Bassie, and Mamu coming back. We'll have a video up tomorrow about them. Yeah, got a lot to say. I don't have any Coke, Ernie. That could be taken out of context. Punch the like button or get punched. Venom King, I think we're stuck with Collins. That contract is 2 years, $35 million. Nobody's going to pay that. We did. Nobody else is going to. Yeah, Veronica. Yeah. I need the game. Don't own any coffee. I don't have any caffeinated drinks, Jedi. I could go for a trail mix right now. That would be some quick energy. I'd have to put up the Go Spurs Go thing and go run and get some, but I don't like eating on camera. My girl Lauren Jabroni is on camera right now with Bryson Graham, Pelicans general manager. Lauren Jabroni looking good. We have a free throw by the Bouye. Was there a technical? I don't know what happened. I do run on the caffeine of life. Seriously, I don't have any soda, no coffee, no tea, nothing. Red Bull, I don't do any of those energy drink stuffs. What if I just pour my cup on my head, Butterfly? That'll get my couch very wet. I don't want to do that. Spurs, cold shower. I'm calling the game. That three-pointer's way off. Is that Ingram? It was Ingram. Spurs ball. That follow-up three is no good. That was City for three, I believe. They got the squish screen because they're doing an interview, which you guys know I hate with a passion. But they do it every game. Haven't learned they can do picture-in-picture and just put the coach or whoever they're interviewing on the bottom so you can still see the game. Where's my man Riley Minix? Is he back in? No, he's not. Get some ice inside your face. I don't actually have any ice in the fridge right now. Another bucket for San Antonio. Can't see who's shooting when it's screen this small. There we go. There's the full game. The game. Triple H. Jordan Hawkins out in three-point land. Pull up from the line. Swish. And one. And one. Oh. Caitlin Clark versus Steph Curry next year's three-point contest. She's not shooting threes that well, though, is she? I know she's got 1 million turnovers. And she's bringing 1 million eyes to the game, so there's a positive. Oh, my goodness. I got 4 minutes and plus 10. Oh, my goodness. I want to try to make it Spurs fans. I'm going to do my best to stay to the end. The struggle's real. Not going to lie, the struggle's real. I hope they're not cutting Champagne. I think they like him. He's not a bad player. It's just he shouldn't have never been starting. Butterfly, this is a ridiculously slow game. There's been a bajillion whistles. Sissoko open all day for three, missed the three. Pelicans ball. Bet you didn't know he hit 48% from three after the All-Star break? Derek, I'm going to call BS on that stat. I don't think he hit after 48% after the All-Star break. Because I'm going to check it right now as we have another whistle. If he did, that's incredible that I didn't know that. But I am very much a basketball reference connoisseur. And I'm going to see what he hit for three-pointers after the All-Star break. I hope you weren't lying. That's John Collins. That's the wrong Collins. Clicked on the wrong Collins. First free throw is good. One of these things? There's Zach. Let's get the point on the board. Boop. $47.8. Did he really? That seems wrong. I'm pulling up his splits now. I got points. They got a 56-50. What? I thought, what? Just made a free throw. What's happening here? Yeah, I had that right. They just took 2 points away. Oh my gosh. They took 2 points away. Williams for 3. Spurs up by 7. All right, Zach, you're shooting splits. Wow, he did hit 47.8. I did not hear that anywhere. I'm actually shocked. I'm sorry, man. I don't remember hearing anything about him hitting a high percentage of three-pointers at all last season. I mean, if he's going to be that player next year, then he'll be solid off the bench. I don't expect him to hit 48%, but if he can be back to like a 38%, well, yeah, the 26%. And he had a long stretch of, Derek, I think he missed like 15 in a row at one point. I'm actually shocked. I'm sorry, man. I thought you were messing with me. I did not think that was possible. So let's look at his... we're in a timeout because... Timeout. I want to look at his splits month to month. So in October, he shot 11%. November, 33%. He's actually solid in December, 38%. It was atrocious in January, but it was only 5 games, 13%. February was 32%. So January... and before the All-Star break, I think is when he was horrible, but 43% in March, 41% in April. I'm willing to bet most Spurs fans don't know he shot well after the All-Star break because we just remember that, like, 0 for 15 stretch or whatever it was. Actually, I can pull up his game log, too. I think he had, like, a run of 0 for 15. There was a rough... So he started the season 0 for 11. I remember that. 0 for 4 in the first game, 0 for 7 in the second game. He had an 0 for 7er in November, an 0 for 6er in December.
Like next level accelerated
Then he was an
graphics to
inactive.
make
He was
creation
inactive
even
for a lot of
better.
January.
Real-time personal assistance.
And he had a
to help
lot.
save you time.
No, we had a stretch of
And
0 for
enhanced gaming
8 in
environments,
February. 0
all
for 1, 0
delivered
for
with
1, 0 for 1, 0 for 1, 0 for 1, 0 for
low-power
4.
processing. So you get a longer AI accelerated
I guess he didn't
experience.
miss 15 in a row.
Unplugged.
It just felt like he
All
missed
your
15
data
in a row.
stays
He
more
did miss
private
11 in a
since
row to
it's
start the
local to your
season.
PC. Unlock new
Yeah, he played
AI
actually fairly
experiences with an Intel Core
well. He's also
ultraprocessor.
limiting his shots. Looking post All-Star break, he was taking 2 to 3 3-point attempts per game instead of taking 4, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4. So he was limiting his shots. Dare I say he was probably taking smarter shots, and that's why his percentage went up. That's got to be what it is. Instead of just chucking threes, he was choosing and picking his shots instead of just launching them. All right, back to the game. Wow, I really crushed my spacebar on that. Spur of the moment, I feel that way too. That ad was me. I don't control the ads, Carlos. Ernie's still up with us? Well, he was still a bad rim protector. Yup. And Jack Collins is a terrible rebounder for his height. Jordan Hawkins pull up Jay short and another whistle. Oh my goodness. We're getting close, by the way, to 100 thumbs up. The goal is 100. It's a late game. It's a summer league game. I don't know if we're going to get to 100. We're at 92. We need 8 more of these. For those of you that haven't hit, that are hanging out, let's get to 100 if we can. Hawkins misses the first free throw. I just realized Trey Jones is being interviewed. 1 or 2. Biggest lead of the Spurs, 10. Had to do 1.5 push-ups to wake up. You heard an ad in the background? Like in the background through my TV, another foul. Oh my gosh. I need to do some push-ups. Working out. Spurs ball. And they turn it over. And another whistle. It's whistles and turnovers and whistles and turnovers. You hearing that through my computer? Really? Oh, I bet some desktop audio got... I bet there was an... You know, I should have muted desktop audio. I wonder if an ad played on ESPN's website and my computer picked it up. I forgot to mute desktop audio. That's weird. But not... Yeah. So OBS captures desktop audio. I usually have it muted. And I didn't have it muted. So there you go. We have 2 free throws coming up for the Pelicans, by the way. Oh gosh, I'm missing points all around here. I am quite tired. It's 61-56. No, I didn't recognize Trey at first. With the hat on and the beard, totally threw me off. Riley Minix for 3 again. Riley Minix. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. And our Spurs need shooting. And he's doing it tonight. And now another foul on the Pelicans. So that's essentially a turnover, offensive foul. I'm sorry, guys. Desktop audio is now muted. Riley Minix's 3 is looking good. I am shocked. He's going to be brought up in tomorrow's video. I'll tell you right now. Minix in the paint. Throws it up. Misses a jumper in the paint. Sarvas hates the Lakers and Warriors. Okay, then. Under a minute and a half to go. That'll probably take like 10 minutes the way this game's going. Tough layup in the paint for the Pelicans. Cut the lead to 6. Minix is on fire from 3. Minix with the ball again. Out to Nelson Jr. Jr. with a tough shot in the paint. Makes it and 1. Yeah, Yasirski, I mean, it's going to feel that way. Carlos, they're calling fouls on everything. This has been a foul fest. Oh, Dan from Brazil, thank you for stopping in. Juancho Joshi, thank you for stopping in. I'm still live here at 12 what? 12:08? 12:08 Eastern time where I am. Minute to go. I mentioned him in a video too when we got him. I remember you. I remember me. Hawkins pull up J. No good. And we're still in the 3rd. Yes. Tyson Ward with a turnover. It's turnovers and fouls in this game. Jordan Hawkins with the ball way out in 3-point land. Pass it off. 3-point attempt. No good. Rakovic with the bucket in the paint. Good. If Castle develops nicely, we may have to trade Trey Jones at the deadline. Minix mixtape. Or no, mixtape. Wow, I'm reading stuff wrong. That's how tired I am. Minix is from Moorhead. Moorhead. That's the college. I am getting sleepy, Wanto Joshi. This is past my normal bedtime on a weekday. Shot clock violation by the Spurs, and there'll be 3.5 seconds left for the Pelicans. They'll hope for the last shot. I am getting sleepy. Brock, I think they're saying Minix highlight reel. I ain't doing that tonight. After this game, I'm going to bed. 3-point attempt at the buzzer. Air ball. Appropriately so. All right, one more quarter, my friends. I think I can make it through it. Maybe. Can our Spurs stay undefeated? Well on their way. I'm not doing a Moorhead mixtape. You fall asleep. Boop! This is a 7th inning stretch, Veronica. It's rare I get this tired on the channel. I am definitely feeling it tonight. I woke up early this morning, probably around 5:30, and tried to get a nap in and got a power nap of 10, maybe 15 minutes, and that was it. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. Ernie's still with me though too. You are all here. I love all of you. Go Spurs, go. Baby Coyote's still up. He's a trooper. He's just a little levitating baby coyote. My bestest buddy in the world, and he's still up too. This little guy should be getting his sleep, but he's still up because he loves our Spurs. Marco! Nelly! My neighbors probably hate me. Hopefully that didn't blow out the microphone. I adjusted the microphone where it shouldn't get blown out. It might have got distorted. But, I don't know. There you go. There's a Marco. Rich neighbors calling the cops. Probably after that one. Whew! That doesn't wake you up. I don't know what will. Whew. I'm feeling good now. Spurs ball. Up 67-60. Drive by Ingram. That's a miss. Spurs still have the ball. Ward's going to now take the shot. Hits the rim. No good. Spurs still have the ball. Our boy Riley Minix with the ball on three-point lane. 7 on shot clock. Gets it over to Ward. Ward's going to fire off a three. Rattles it in. Backboard and then in. My cat's ears perked up. Eardrums. You literally sent my dog running. Sorry. I can get loud at times. For those of you that don't know, you probably know because of the playlist on the channel, but I am also a singer and have some pipes. And my pipes were flying there. Hey-oh! I can't yell again, Carlos. I don't want to blow my vocal cords out. Carlo Madvakovic with 17 points for the Pelicans. Diallo with the ball on three-point lane. Drops it off to Minix. 4 on the shot clock. Minix over to Ingram. Ingram's going to drive. Runner. Air ball. Foul. Rich sounded like a Wizard fan. You're a cheerleader, Butterfly? No kidding. Ernie thought his phone broke. Guess what Joshua Primo's doing right now? Nothing? He needed to wake me up. I gave him one. You did. Fuck, you did. Oh, Marco Bellinelli. Yeah, Ingram took a hard spill. I think everybody's okay that just fell, though. They get knocked down, but they get it up again. They get it up again. Oh, boy. 2 free throws coming up for Harrison Ingram. He is fine, by the way. He's a beefy guy. He looks like he'd take a fall. Missed a free throw. Donald Housenfuck with the $10 super chat says, Who can you good old maniac? What? Thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you that have stayed up this late. I'm struggling. I imagine some of you are as well, and I just appreciate you, the troopers that are here tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, Donald. Truly appreciate it. I am ready for this game to be over, if I'm not lying, but I'm excited the Spurs may get their 3rd win, and this will pretty much be a lock for us to make the little Summer League tournament, right? 3-0? 3-1 would be the worst we can finish? I'll give you 100 euros if you promise to never scream again. I don't know, I can't do that. I can't do that. This channel is always more about having fun than any type of financial benefit. And I would have to change who I am to not scream. So I can't do that. But thank you anyway. Keep on keeping on. I am. Less than 8 minutes to go. Everybody's ready for bed. Everybody's ready for bed. We're all ready. Gang's all here. Reese drives. Misses. Hey, look, a foul. 2 free throws coming up. Baby Grogu. Baby Grogu. Nobody. Grogu's tired. He's ready for bed. More Minix is right. Maybe Coyote. Mikey. Sleep is overrated anyways. Yeah, Jedi, I still like it. Selena looking good. Mr. Z, smoke one for me. I look like a daddy. I'm old enough to be a daddy butterfly. I'm 46. Spurs ball. 7.5 minutes to go, up by 3. Well, I mean, he is a baby. I'm sleep. I might be sleep. He is. I mean, I'm sleep live streaming. Almost a turnover by the Bouye. 6 on the shot clock. Bouye going to drive the runner. Bouye! 46 is great. 46 is new 36. 72-67, 7 minutes to go. Spurs up by 5. Looking to go to 3-0 in the Summer League. And I'm all in on that. Let's just kill him in the Summer League. Why not? An alley-oop. Ooh, nice. And the Pelicans just 69'd us. Castle, Rodolfo, looks like he's going to be okay. Precautionary reasons, the Spurs keeping him out of the Summer League. Tetsu official, new bells. They're only down by 3. Minix for 3, in and out. I guess they can't all go in. Just missed another 3, though. Foul on the Spurs, Tyson Ward. Oh, no, don't say that. Come on. I mean, don't. Calvin, good evening to you. Calvin, you're up late, too. Or Calvin, are you on the West Coast? Are you on the West Side? You're a Suns fan. I don't know if you live out that way, though. 39, almost 40. All right. Well, I'm getting close to 50. TSR is almost 50. I'm old, guys. Non-shooting foul, 72-69, 6:20 to go in the game. The game, like Triple H. Pell's ball, 4 on the shot clock. That runner or a jumper, Magkolovich, or whatever his name is, killing us. That dude's playing great. Let's sign him. We're only up by 1 now. City with the ball, gets in the paint, throws it up off the glass, brick. City does throw up the bricks. Here's a brick. Ow, yeah. Jedi, I'm going to be 47 shortly. Another alley-oop. Oh, he missed the dunk. He missed it. I'll take that. I am pushing 50. I'll be 47 soon. That's pushing 50. And now a foul down the other end because all we do is get fouls. I'd like to, but probably not. I have a vacation next month with Miss TSR. And that's probably the only vacation I get to take this year. I am going to see the Giants. Unless something happens, I'm doing a trip with friends. Unless something falls out, I haven't heard from the booking company that we reserved our tickets with. So if we can't get 4 tickets together, we might not be going. But my plan, since my buddy's a Vikings fan, my best bud Ken, plan on going to see the Giants and Vikings home opener at MetLife. That would be really cool. Beauty of living on the West Coast. Nice, Calvin. It's weird because sometimes I envy you. Like, I'm a UFC fan, and those UFC pay-per-views start at 10 p.m. Saturday night. Sure, I don't have to get up early on Sunday, but staying up till 1 or later and then driving home from Hooters sometimes is a little tough. But then there's the flip side, where if I lived on the West Coast as a Giants fan, a lot of those games would be at 10 a.m. And Sunday morning football would feel weird. Prime time is based on the East Coast, not the West Coast. So 8 o'clock TV shows are on at 5 p.m. for you. So it's a give and take. It's a wish and a wash. It's a yin and a yang. Glaze and bacon, good evening. Not gonna lie, TSR literally slept mid-texting someone about Bassie and Sandro. Nice. I am ready to fall asleep. They're showing some highlights or lowlights, depending on how you look at it. There's been a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers. It's Summer League basketball. It's to be expected. Yeah, Sunday morning football starts at 10 a.m. That just would... I mean, I'm so used to the 3 games being 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m., or 8:15, whatever it is. But I would not be opposed to sporting events starting earlier living on the West Coast. I doubt I'll ever live on the West Coast. Carlo Matovic is just killing us tonight. 10 of 12 from the field. City's at the line for 2. Makes the first one. City with 9 points, but only 2 of 9 from the field. His shooting is non-existent. Just non-existent. He's not developed a jumper at all in the offseason. Apparently lost 15 to 20 pounds, though. Another foul down the other end. 2 free throws coming up. Homer, I'm worried about City, too. I was really expecting him to do enough to get some minutes, but he has not shown any semblance of a jumper in the Summer League. And unless he can correct that between now and preseason, he may find himself outside the rotation. He may find himself staying in the G League. That first free throw is no good. I'm awake. Ingram stats, is he in the game right now? I can grab some of his stats. 2 of 7 from the field, 4 rebounds, 7 points total. There you go. 1 of 2 from the line.
5 minutes remaining.
Sar and City 2 of 24. That's a factual statement. Ingram's runner's good. You're welcome, Mr. Z. 4-point game under 5 minutes to go. Spurs looking for that 3-0 record. Mikhailovic, or whatever his name is, the center, Karan, Kaub, whatever, killing us. Another bucket. I think Harrison Ingram's going to be in the G League. There's a lot of people ahead of him right now. I mean, you still have your Malachi Branhams and Blake Wesleys and your Julian Champagnes that the Spurs are going to play next season. Ingram turnaround Jay in the paint, no good. Fight for the board. Wasowski gets that rebound. Still Spurs ball. Ingram with the ball again. Out to the Bouye. In on the shot clock for the Spurs. 4 minutes to go. Bouye starts to drive. Bouye into the paint. Bouye with the layup. It gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. 2.5 seconds on the shot clock. Well, go Spurs, go to you, Butterfly. Ernie's still up with me as well. Thank you, sir. Yo, this Matkovic dude, he's looking good. Was he a draft pick for the Pelicans? Does anybody know? Get the ball in. Air ball 3 by Williams. Going to be Pelicans ball. Down by 2. Hey, Alpha, go Spurs, go to you. We got a 2-point game. Spurs is hanging on. This Matkovic, though, I kind of want to look him up. I know nothing about the dude. Karlo Makovic. He's a Croatian basketball player. And we'll get back to him in just a second. Massachusetts, Alex. Western Mass. West Side. And it's a tied game. Tied game. Rodolfo Bouya. It's Bouye is Bouye. Oh, it's actually right there on the screen. There's Bouye. As I looked away, Williams gets a layup for the Spurs at 78-76. Tight game. Pels ball. Austin 3:16 on the clock. Matas Costas comes in and says, "Go Pelicans." Pelicans fan, thank you for stopping in. Your team's fighting tonight. They were down by as much as 10. Hawkins for 3, no good. He's fouled, going to the line for 3 in this perpetual foul fest. Offensive foul! Did he kick his leg out? Kicked his leg out. Oh, he kicked City Sissoko when the Cities. Can't do that. You cannot kick your leg out on the jump shot. He jumped up, the leg went flailing out, kicked City. That's going to be a foul. Noel, good evening. Noel. My voice is shot. The Bouye is going to drive in the paint. Nice pass to City. City gets the ball stripped. Another whistle. Oh, my goodness. I hate these refs. We have a timeout. Karlo Makovic. Let's see how he was signed. Was he drafted? Just says he played for the Birmingham Squadron of the NBA G League. I don't think he was drafted. It's an unsigned draft pick, but he's looking good for the Pelicans. Looking really good for the Pelicans tonight. All right, anywho, we're in a timeout. Spurs are up only by 2. Oh, just so I have no idea who that foul's on anymore. I am exhausted. No, I don't think we get Danny Green back. Cowboy X Factor, you're still up, my friend. Welcome back. And no, this game cannot go to overtime. Oh my gosh. I cannot do. No. Anthony, I think the Spurs finish with 35 to 40 wins, which would last season 40 wins would put us, I think, 12th place. So outside the play and looking in. I don't know what happened with Men's Glaze and Baking. I was wondering the same thing too. Diallo's been getting a ton of minutes tonight. I don't know if he. I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I don't remember. Yeah, his playing time has been non-existent tonight. Watch Joshi, I'm right there with you. No overtime. No. Hodge only played 3. I think Hodge took a spill earlier in the game. I think he did get dinged up. But I don't know what happened with Mensa. Let's go Spurs is right. Spurs fans, thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, what you waiting for? We have a wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. I don't even look at this as a sports channel at times. I look at it as a Spurs community, a place to hang out, talk Spurs during the live streams, on the upload videos, the shorts, whatever. But I really want it to feel like just a Spurs community. City Sissoko at the line for 2. First free throw is no good. Mas agua for me. I might have to get something to eat after this game. I am feeling it. Oh, Mohammed, don't say that. Thank you, Haley. Thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate that. The goal is to get to 25,000 before the regular season starts mid-October. It's going to be tough, but not impossible. We won't have much Spurs content between now and, well, the start. So we'll have the preseason games. We have the few summer league games that are left. Another foul. This one's on the Spurs. I don't imagine there'll be a lot of news. We got the Mamu news today. We got the Bassi news, but I don't think there'll be a ton of news late July or August. so we won't have the Spurs to grow the channel. I'll try to do Spurs content when there's something that comes up, of course. But I'll be doing New York Giants shorts. Got the preseason around the corner. We still have the rest of Hard Knocks. We got the regular season coming up. So that hopefully will grow the Giants content a little bit. We have UFC and WWE content that will be coming into the channel sooner than later, which should bring in a new audience. But I really would like to see our channel get to 25,000 before the season starts. And whatever happens from there happens. Jordan Hawkins makes the first free throw, misses the second. He was at the line for 2. 2-point game. Yes, Blippy, I do Giants shorts. Alejandro goes first to you. I love the New York Giants. I do just as much as the Spurs. For whatever reason, though, I can keep myself entertained talking about the Spurs for, 8 to 10 minutes in videos. Harrison Ingram for 3. But I tried with the Giants to do live streams and regular videos, and it never quite felt right. I just could not keep myself motivated. That's probably why the views didn't do well either. Is the passion wasn't there. But shorts, for whatever reason, talking the Giants, there's a a runner by Jordan Hawkins. We got 1:45 to go, and this is a tight game. But doing Giants shorts, I found my niche. And I don't just cover the Giants. I also lightly cover the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders. As in, if something bad happens for them, I will do a short and talk smack. So it's the Giants and the NFC East opponents. Bouye is going to take a mile-long 3. Air ball! That is not the shot we were looking for. Oh, jeez. It is Pelicans ball. 1:15 to go. 3-point game. And another whistle. This is going to be a foul on the Spurs. Blippy, I am excited since you mentioned Giants. The short I did tonight on this Giants was about them getting Brian Burns from the Panthers, which an absolute steal, I think, for what we gave up for him. Just a brilliant move by Joe Shane. A little over a minute. That long 3 is... Wow. Ford for 3. The game is tied. The game is tied. Bouye with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Bouye. He's going to take a mile-long 3. Swish! He airballed one, and now he hits a huge 3 with 42 seconds to go. Daddy, thank you for stopping in. The Bouye with a clutch 3. The Spurs are back up by 3. What the Kobe? That was good. The Bouye, man. The Bouye. Let me say it the right way. The Bouye! What's up, Red Dead Zen? Good evening to you. Cowboy X Factor, my bed's on the other side of this wall, and I'm heading there after this game. It is 12:34. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 where I live right now. Red Dead, it's been a lot of work. I recently had somebody criticize me. They're like, I don't remember what the criticism was, but this is why you only have 24,000 subscribers. Oh, but I guess because I wasn't doing collaborations, something like that. And I was like, look, I do this for fun. And yes, I'd love to grow the channel to 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. But I also don't have the time to edit videos the way a lot of the bigger basketball YouTubers do, where they put, do highlights packages and commentary for 10, 15 minutes. And you're probably saying, you're sitting here for 2.5 hours. I'm watching the game anyway. Editing video, I literally have to stop what I'm doing and stare at a computer for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I don't have that kind of time with the job, with the live streams that I enjoy doing. Being in a relationship, I collect comic books, I play Magic the Gathering, I play basketball, I cycle, I run. There's only so much time in the day, and then you're just out of time. Oh, no, definitely haven't doubled in a year. No, we have not doubled in a year. I wish. I don't know how many. Actually, I think I can check that. Let me pull up YouTube Studio real quick. Subscribers in the last year? I'm pretty sure we have not done. No, I think we had 20,000 going into the season. Because I wanted to hit 25,000 last season before the season started, but just the Spurs losing just killed us. And a quick layup on the inbound pass. It's a 1-point game. Spurs ball. Pelicans playing full court defense, putting the press on. Sissoko will bring it up for San Antonio. This is getting interesting. 16 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Bouye with the ball, down to 12. Bouye still with the ball, 8 on the shot clock. Bouye is going to take off. Little from outside the elbow. Bouye! Bouye with the clutch gene here in the fourth quarter with less than a minute left. And Hawkins flies up the court, misses the layup. Going to go to the line for 2. Well, that's fair, Cowboy X Factor. Thank you. I'm just glad Rich isn't bombarding us with constant WNBA coverage about Caitlin Clark. What? You know, Marauders, I tried watching a game. I didn't call a game live. I only did the first half. And I just wasn't interested. I know she's drawing tons of views. I can't do it if I'm not interested. I just can't. You know, I love our Spurs. That'd always be a content, big content pusher here. The New York Giants. I am rooting for Kai Soto. And I do plan on revisiting him very soon. That content's kind of weird because either the videos do extremely well and get tons of views or they get no views. I really don't care anymore. I'm going to just cover him when I can. And I enjoy covering because I'm rooting for him because he's definitely feels like an underdog now. So Jordan Hawkins at the line. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. Good night, Carlos. Hawkins makes the first free throw. Bouye is a beast. He totally blew that 1-3, and I was like, oh boy. And then he hits a clutch 3 and a clutch 2. You know what? They're taking the Bouye out. So the Spurs obviously have their best free throw shooters in now. Oh, they have Diallo in there, so maybe they're going rebounding and shooting. This is an interesting lineup the Spurs have on the floor. Missed the free throw. An immediate foul on Masowski. Good evening, Yusuf. It is so late where I am. We have a timeout. Oh my god. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining that I want to go to bed, but I actually do want to go to bed. This is a summer league game, and we've been streaming for 2 hours and 11 minutes. These are 10-minute quarters. This game should have been over 15 minutes ago. Derek, I'm just not a fan. I tried. I'm glad they're doing well this year. I know there's a lot of the Caitlin Clark gets fouled hard stuff, and WNBA's out to get her, and blah, blah, blah. I just don't want to touch any of that. That's not what this channel's about. It could get a lot of views. I'm not naive to that. Done right, it could get a ton of views and grow the channel, but I just... I did a little of that wonky stuff in 2020, and it's not me. I want to do the Spurs and try to be as positive as I can. There's going to be videos where, like today, I had to talk about Brandon and Wesley, although I think I was mostly positive on that. But I got to call up the bad stuff, too. Like, Malachi Brandon can't play defense to save his life. That type of stuff, you can't deny reality. I got to call it like I see it. But I want this to... I don't know where it's going. I don't want to focus on views, because I used to do that a little bit. I put up a video of Miss TSR today. I don't think it has 100 views, but I like the video. And that's the most important thing. To me, it's not about views and money. I don't want to focus on that. I don't know where I'm going with this. I want to make sure that content that, I'm enjoying creating, and if I'm enjoying creating it, then whether it gets views or not, I'll still be happy. There was a Kelvin Johnson video I did for our channel months ago. I don't think I even got 2,000 views, but I loved the video because I was passionate about not trading Kelvin. Spurs ball. We get into Riley Minix. Is he going to get fouled? Yeah. 12 seconds to go. Minix got to be on the line. I'm going to get some sleep shortly. very shortly. I'm very excited to add UFC and WWE content to the channel soon because I love the UFC and I love old school WWF. And I can only imagine what my girlfriend's reactions are going to be. Oh! Quick foul. Williams takes a spill, but he's okay. Yes, Kai Soto content coming soon. I try and watch Ojasi. You know, I've been criticized on the Kai Soto stuff like you're just doing it for views. For whatever reason, though, those people don't comment on the videos that get less than 500. And there are a few Kai Soto videos that did not get any views. But I kept them up because I like doing them. There's one where when he was in the B League, or was it the B League? I had never seen the introduction to one of their games before, and there was fire and pyro, and it was awesome. And I was like, you know what? I don't care this video didn't get any views. I liked how this video came out. Speaking of USC, I am really looking forward to sharing my UFC journey with Miss TSR. She's only seen one event. It was I don't remember which one it was at Hooters. I could figure it out because it was around my birthday, so I guarantee I know what UFC is if I backtracked it. And then she saw the one interview with Derek Lewis with the classic, "My balls is hot." She saw that, and that's just, that's great. Otherwise, she's seen nothing. She's never seen a Conor McGregor fight, Chuck Liddell, George St. Pierre, Brock Lesnar, Alex Pereira, who is just frightening right now with what he's doing. So lots of good stuff. That first free throw was missed. My apologies. Timeout Pelicans. The game's not over, Leonard. Favorite UFC fighter? Yes, Spurline's probably going to mix up WWE. I have to be careful. We have a timeout, so I'll talk about this real quick. Not to try or show her something that's heavily storyline involved where she might not get it. It's got to be moments that are great whether you know the storyline or not. Case in point, Hell in the Cell, Undertaker Mankind. If you know, you know. You know that's going to elicit not one reaction, not two reactions, but at least three reactions, three big ones. So I'm excited for that. As far as 80s stuff, maybe some of the classic interviews. I have the Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 6 Warrior promo. I have not seen that whole promo in ages. I've seen blips of it, and I queued it up, and I was like, I heard him talk for like 2 seconds. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should listen to this with her. Don't listen to this beforehand. I don't remember most of it. So an Ultimate Warrior interview or a coked up Macho Man, something like that. I'm excited about Deadpool Wolverine as well. Oh, that Mankind moment is legendary. Level the Spurs should win. They're up by 3 with 11 seconds left. TSR, if you could redo the draft and you had the number 1 pick, would you take Castle at number 1? Omar, honestly, no. I like Stephon Castle. I am thrilled we got him at 4. As I am not a college basketball expert, admittedly so. I'm not going to try to pretend something I'm not, and I am certainly not an overseas basketball foreign prospect expert. I can only go by what I read, and the general consensus number 1 overall player was either Zachary Risache or Alexander Sarr. Based on our lineup, if we had the number 1 pick, I'd probably take Risache. All right, Pelicans ball. Let's go. Hawkins for 3. Misses the 3. Spurs rebound. That should be the game. Jordan Hawkins had a clean look. But honestly, I'd probably take Zachary Risache at 1st overall, as that's what he was rated. He was rated the top player, generally speaking, him or Alexander Sarr. And I know Sarr's been awful, absolutely awful today in the Summer League, going 0 for 15. It's right, it's not a troll. Sarr went 0 for 15 plus 0 for 7 from beyond the arc, 0 for 2 from the line. He put up a donut. I don't think I'd take Shepard number 1 overall because he was not rated number 1. I would go by the guys that, everywhere I was reading the analysis of scouts, I got to trust their opinion. Also, websites I like SpursTalk.com or PoundingTheRock.com. I'm not sponsored by either. I want to be very clear. I bring up those a lot. And the reason being is I love their content. I genuinely enjoy it. First free throw is good by Williams. That should ice the game. Rodolfo, the cream of the crop. Yes, I have that queued. And Jordan Hawkins is a former UConn player. And Cowback Spectre, she's sleeping, by the way. She's been asleep for a while. That's the game. Spurs are going to go to 3-0. Muhammad, I cannot stream the Olympic Games. They're on while I'm waiting. They're at turnover. That's the game. I think the story of the night is the big clutch shots by Bouye and the debut of Riley Minix. Minix looked good for his first game. I'd like to go over the end of the game stats. My friends, it is 12:46 where I am, and I have to work for 7:30, and I'm in a new position, and I want to be somewhat awake for it, so I'm going to wrap it up now. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so on the way out. I'd greatly appreciate it, but I do need to get to bed. My apologies. So on behalf of Selena, Baby Coyote, Mikey, and Headman Guru, and myself, I thank you all. Great Spurs win, and until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!